Very good morning students. Welcome to this video. Today we are going to discuss about the second lesson. The name of the lesson, microorganism front and fork. What is the name of the topic? Microorganism front and fork. So we have seen the several kinds of living organisms surrounded us. The living organism means what? Already the plants and animals. The living means the plant and the animal categories. Plants and animals is the living. Okay, what? So in this earth is consists of that two categories. One is the living things and the other one is non-living things. Okay. So the plants and animals we will consider that living organism. Some other living organism also is present in the atmosphere or surrounding, but we can't see in our eye. Okay, but we can't see in our eye. Why we can't see in our eye? Because it is a very small. Okay, because that organism is the very small organism. Okay, a small organism we can't see in our eyes. What is the name? That is called the microorganism or microbes. Okay, the microorganism, the microorganism or microbes. Okay, so this is also the living things or living organism, but cannot see. Cannot see in our eyes. Have you understood? So that microorganism or microbes mean nothing but the earth consists of the whole category plants as well as animal also. This is also the living category. In some other living organism also is present in atmosphere, but they cannot see in our eye. Because the size is very small size, we can't see in our eyes. So that is called the microorganism or microbes. The microorganism is a very small structure, but you can't see it in our eye. For example, during the rainy season, did you see the moist bread? What do you observe on the bread? Some the thread-like structure, some that grayish white color is spread on that bread. What is this? Do you see during the rainy season? You can observe the moist bread. Definitely some of the white colored patches is present on the surface of the bread. What is that? That is the fungus. What is that? That is the fungus. This is the fungus. So the fungus also is one kind of the microorganism. How will you see the fungi? The fungi we have seen through the magnifying glass. Fungi we have seen that through the magnifying glass. Magnifying glass. So that where will grow in that microorganism in the surrounding, and how will it grow and where will live? Okay. So this is one of the activity. The activity that 2.1. That activity. The 2.1. So first clear idea that living organisms. The microbes or microorganism is present in throughout the all atmosphere layer. All the atmosphere layer. The microorganism present in soil and water and air in land surface itself. So the microorganism it can survive in that all the places in the atmosphere. So this is one of the activity. So this activity regarding to take a moist soil. First you take a moist soil from the field. First you take the moist soil from the field and put in the beaker. Next what you do? Next add water. Next keep on the one place few minutes. First, take some moist soil and put in beaker and add some water and shake it and keep on the one place. Okay. After few minutes, you observe that take one drop of water from the beaker. Take one drop of water from the beaker. Okay, what you do next? Observe yet. What you observe? Some of the tiny organism or the small microorganism is present on that soil regions. Okay, and next activity, that activity 2.2, activity the 2.2. Okay, so this activity regarding to take some water from pond region, water from pond, because this is a dirty water, so take some ml of water from pond region. Okay, and take one glass and put on one drop of water. Okay, next you observe that slide under that microscope. What you say? Definitely we have find out that some tiny organism or the very small organism is present in the water region. What is this? So this is also one kind of microbes or microorganism. Microbes are microorganisms. Okay, and the observation show that water and soil are full of that tiny organisms, though not all of them fall into that category of microorganism. So we will observe that some points from activity, So definitely that all the one is not microorganisms. Okay, some other organism also it can survive in the water region as well as the soil regions. Okay, so next one. So these microorganisms or microbes are very small in size that cannot see in world, cannot see with the unnamed eyes. Okay, unaided eyes. So the microorganism is present in water and soil itself, but you can't see in your unaided eye. How you say? You have seen with the help of microscope. Have you seen that microorganism? You have seen with the help of the microscope. With the help of the microscope. Okay, and some other microorganism also is there, like the fungi. Some other fungi that grown on bread. The fungi where will grow? The fungi grown on bread during the rainy season. Okay, during the rainy season. So how will you find out that fungi? How do you find it? With the help of the magnifying glass. With the help of that magnifying glass, you can use it to find out that fungus. Okay, in some other microorganism like the protozoa and then algae and bacteria and virus, so these are the microorganisms we can find out with the help of the microscope. With the help of the microscope. Okay, and next one, there are the 4 categories. Okay, so the microorganism classification of microorganism. The classification of microorganism. Classification of that microorganism. So they are classified in the 4 type. They are mainly classified in the 4 type. Okay, the first one, the bacteria. First one, bacteria, and second one, fungi. Second one, fungi, and third one, protozoa. Third one, protozoa, and algae. So the microorganism can classify mainly the 4 categories. One is the bacteria and fungi and protozoa and algae. Okay. So this is the main classification of microorganism. Okay. And another one microorganism also is the name of the microorganism, virus. Name of the microorganism are virus. So this is also one kind of that microorganism. So bacteria, fungi, protozoa, algae and virus. So these are called the microorganism. These are called the microorganism. So the the virus, how will you find out? We can find out through the microscope. How will you find out? We can find out through the microscope. Okay, but however, this virus reproduce. These virus reproduce the inside the cell. So where will this virus reproduce? That this virus is reproduce the inside the cell of the host organism. The host organism. Okay, the host organism is the other organism. So the virus where will reproduce the inside the cell of the host organism. Inside the cell of the host organisms. Okay, and next one, which may be bacterium, plants or animal itself. In our book that figure the 2.5, they are also given the different kinds of virus. Okay, so that I told you, these microorganisms, that topic, the front and four, the some other organism is benefited for us. The some other microorganism is benefited for us, and some other microorganism is enemy for us. Okay, so the some microorganism is benefited for us, and some of the microorganism enemy for us. Okay, for example, like friend, like the milk is converted into curd. Which kind of microorganism it can involve? Like the bacterium. Okay, like one kind of bacteria is converted into the milk is converted into curd. So this is a benefited for us. And that harmful microorganisms, the some other bacterial disease that it can easily attack in the human being as well as the plants itself. Okay, and next one, so some other disease, that maximum all kinds of disease, all kinds of disease, it can spread through that microorganism. It can spread through that microorganism. The some diseases is caused through the virus disease. It is caused through the virus disease. So what are the diseases caused through the virus? The cold and influenza and cough. Okay, and severe disease like polio and chicken pox. So these are the disease it can spread through the virus, because that is a very dangerous disease, because so this virus it can reproduce inside the cells. Okay, keep in mind, this viral disease it can reproduce the inside the cell of the human beings as well as animals. Okay, so that's why the virus disease it can easily spread. All the virus disease it can easily spread from one person to another person through the air and water and soil. Okay, because so this virus it can reproduce the inside the cells. Okay, so these are the diseases it can spread through the virus. Okay, and some other disease spread through the protozoa. Okay, some other disease it can spread through the protozoa. What are the diseases it can spread through the protozoa? Dysentery. The dysentery, and next one, there is some other disease like that, dysentery and malaria. So these are the diseases it can spread through the protozoa. Okay, what? Dysentery and malaria. So these kinds of disease it can spread through the protozoa. Okay, and disease and the bacteria and bacterial disease. What are diseases? The typhoid. Okay, and typhoid and tuberculosis and typhoid and tuberculosis. These kinds of disease it can spread through the bacteria. That is a very important one. So virus disease, what are these virus disease? Cold, influenza, cough, polio and chicken pox. Okay, so these are the diseases can spread through the virus because these virus it can reproduce the inside the cell. So that's why it's a very dangerous disease. Cold, influenza, cough, polio and chicken pox. And these kinds of disease it can easy to spread from one person to another person. It can easy to spread from that one person to another person. Okay, and protozoal disease like the dysentery and malaria is a protozoal disease, and typhoid and tuberculosis. Typhoid and tuberculosis. So these kinds of disease is caused through the bacteria. Caused through the bacterial disease. Okay, so already you have learned in the previous class. Like the 6th or 7th standard itself, we will study that microorganisms. Okay, so all kinds of disease it can spread from easily from person to person. Okay, so next one, the disease can easily spread from person to person, particularly the virus disease. So the disease can be classified in the two types. One is a communicable disease, another one is non-communicable disease. The disease it can classified in the two types. Okay, so disease can be classified in the two types. One is a communicable disease, one is a communicable disease, another one is the non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease. So disease can classify in the two types. One is a communicable disease, another one is the non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease. What is the meaning of the communicable disease? Mean such kinds of disease it can easily to spread one person to another person. Okay, this is spread. The communicable disease means nothing but the disease spread from person to person, from person to person, person to person. That is called that communicable disease. Okay, so the such kind of disease it can easily to spread from the healthy. The spread from the normal person to affected person. So it was spread from person to person. That is called the communicable disease. For example, like cold, influenza, cough, and polio, or chicken pox. So these are the disease. It can easy to spread from the person to person. And the next one, non-communicable disease. The non-communicable disease means like the such kind of disease cannot spread. Okay, they cannot spread from person to person. Cannot spread from person to person. That is called the non-communicable disease. So non-communicable disease means nothing but the such kind of disease cannot spread. Such kind of disease it cannot spread from one person to another person. Okay, that is called the non-communicable disease. For example, like that heart attack and pressure or sugar. So these are considered a non-communicable disease. Okay, students. Thank you.